and this is Living in the Now. On my channel, I talk about everyday manifesting, stories and examples to help you to manifest everything you desire. Today's video is about acceptance and manifesting, and what that means, and how to use it to your advantage to manifest what you want, faster and easier. So your thoughts create. The only thing preventing your desires is your bad thoughts about them. So where does acceptance come in? Why is it something you can learn to improve your manifesting? Acceptance equals no bad thoughts about your desire. It equals being neutral. It lets the manifestation you originally wanted and said you wanted happen. Acceptance equals letting go of lower emotions so then your manifestation can be allowed in. So what does this mean or look like in a real life example? Acceptance means no longer feeling bad about what has happened or what is currently happening related to your desire and what you want. So if something was to happen and you didn't like it, if you kept talking about it, thinking about it, and making more stories about it, then that equals more bad thoughts about your desire, which further prevents it from happening. So let's say your boyfriend or girlfriend didn't text you back fast enough as you wanted, or they didn't want to see you this weekend. Sometimes you'd talk about it to like friends then. You'd replay it in your head. They didn't text. Why didn't they text? Why don't they want to see me? There must be a problem here. Why don't they want me? See how these are tons of bad thoughts about your desire? If instead you use the power of acceptance, you'd manifest 10 times better and have greater results. And just feel better in yourself overall. So what would that look like? They didn't text me back fast enough. I just observe it like, okay, well, I want to hear from them. So I'd accept what is, what has been, and then from that peace and emotional stability, I'd say what I do want. I want, and then you say the person's name to text me. For tons of situations, you only feel bad about it because of your thoughts. My favorite example of this is like picture the room that you're in. You see your body, your couch, your TV. Where is upset that you're single? Where is upset that you don't have enough money? It's only in your thoughts. So your thoughts are the key. Check out my video called Neutral is Power to learn more about why being neutral, at peace, and calm can help you to manifest way better. So if you were to accept that has been and what is currently that you don't like, that's a powerful thing to do. It like clears the slate. It clears all your thoughts and emotions, and then you say what you do want. But see how if your thoughts are first cleared because you accepted everything or what has happened, then that means you no longer have bad thoughts about it. And so if the only thing preventing your desires is your bad thoughts about it, see how that is how you clear that. And by doing so, what you do actually want can happen fast, easy, and effortless. Make sense so far? So accept who you are and where you are at. For example, I'm single. Okay, I accept that. Why do I accept that? I accept it so I no longer feel bad about it. I'm single. I tried relationships and haven't found the person I wanted yet. But that last person made me realize or learn something new that I can take and improve in my next relationship. So great. That is good that it happened. I accept I'm single. I don't feel bad about it now. So from this point, I'd say what I do want. I want a relationship. Okay. Then I say the story of what I want in a relationship. For that, see my video called Manifest a New Boyfriend or Girlfriend with Me. So see, since I accepted that, I don't feel bad about it. Plus now, I said what I do want. What is that? It's a pure, clear, perfect desire that will happen fast and effortless. Why? Because I removed the bad thoughts about it through acceptance. If you want to get into higher levels of manifesting, where you say what you want and it happens almost instantly, you have to have that stability, that emotional stability, the ability to see something in front of you that you may not like and be like, yeah, okay, I see that, but it's whatever, really, and accept it. And then still be okay and say what you do want. It's a powerful skill to have and master. For example, in a relationship, if a person says, "Oh my God, I hate you. It's over. This relationship is over. You suck. If you could learn this power, you'd be like, okay, I understand. You'd accept it. Like, yeah, that just happened. It's not that you enjoy that behavior, but it's that you know you can shift and change it if you want. Why? Because your thoughts create, and you're a god of your reality. And even if you somehow manifested that to happen to you, then you know you can still have anything you want because your thoughts create. And because you could shift to a parallel reality where the person is the way you want them to be. So you not react. You not get all crazy and upset. You not tell all your friends about it. If you want them, you'd observe it, be stable, confident, control your emotions, and then from this point in your thoughts, you'd say what you do want and the story of what you do want. So, yeah, my boyfriend or girlfriend just dumped me. Okay, I observed that. They said they don't want me. That happened. But each moment is new. Okay, that means I can accept what is. Okay, I accept what is. Now what do I want? I actually want to be with them. Okay, and say the story of how they want to be with you in the wanted tense. If you are new here, see my videos called Instant Manifestation Explained and How to Manifest in the Easiest Way Ever Possible, so you can see my personal manifesting method that works every time, where I basically just say the core story of I say what I want, it happens. I always get what I want. Then I say a story of what I want and see or feel or know by doing so that it will happen, which is seeing or feeling the having of it. All done in those seconds that I say it. But so if you did that, the person may just end up calling you the next day and say they changed their mind or apologize. Or if you added more in your wanted story, it could include that they realize that they love and want you and that they were just upset. Like the situation, even though it seems done, could be turned around. So by accepting past and what is now that you don't like, you would have a higher frequency or are at a higher level of consciousness. A higher level of consciousness means you're in a state where you can say what you want and it can happen faster and easier. Higher level of consciousness means instant manifestation. Better intuitive ideas or actions to take that lead you to your desires. So accept things to let go of lower emotions. So you become higher in consciousness. Higher in consciousness means more godlike and powerful and pretty much feels like you're in a dreamland where everyone clearly acts out and shows up and acts out what you said in your story right in front of you. Another example, I don't have any money for a new car. Okay, I accept that. I accept that I don't have any money for a new car. The past happened. I only have this job and this income, but that's how it is for me right now. I don't feel bad about myself, because I am perfect anyway. And I only feel bad about that in my thoughts. So I can now change my thoughts. If I had no bad thoughts about it, I'd simply be existing and at peace. So I accept that. A lot has happened. I needed money for other things. Okay, great. Now what? Well, I want a new car. Okay, and so see from not feeling bad about it anymore means leading into a pure desire. So now I found a way to accept that I have no money for a new car. And so right now, I don't feel bad about it. Okay, so now I say what I want, what I do want. I want a new car. And then my story of a new car. Like, I say what I want and it happens. I always get what I want. I want a new car now. And so on. Or another way to see this is, I heard once, is a woman got a flat tire on the side of the road. She pulled over, she got out, and she looked, and she was so mad. She thought, how did this happen? Why now? This is the worst thing ever. I should have filled that tire better. Why does bad stuff happen to me? And then she calls her boyfriend and says, how this flat tire, I can't believe it. She can't believe what happened and how she is scared to drive ever again now. Because this may happen again, and it's just the worst. And her emotions are intense and all over. But see, the tire is already flat. It's already done. and it has happened. So feeling intense, upset, mad at what has been or what already happened, it doesn't do any good for what she does want. So comment below which example helps you to understand this the best. Or let's say your partner says, I never want to get married. Marriage is bad. My parents didn't last. Okay, you'd accept that. Okay, I understand. But then in your mind, you not care and accept it. Why? Because you're a god of your reality. And so anything you say in your story ends up happening. Because anything you see in your awareness is from your thoughts and your own story. That's it. So you know that anything can happen or be. Anything you want, based off your wanted story. And seeing or feeling or knowing yourself as having it. So from that example and point on, if you did want marriage then, you'd say in your head, I say what I want, it happens. I always get what I want. This is what I want now. I want, and then the person's name should change their mind and decide they want marriage with me now. I want them to want me and only me forever now. I want them to realize that marriage is what they want with me now. And wanted stories like that. If you could say a wanted story with no bad thoughts about it, it happens. It's seeing what is right in front of you and accepting it as is. And then saying what you do want with no bad emotions about it. So learn to use this power of acceptance to manifest faster and easier. Keep persisting in your wanted story and don't let things bring you down. The more you see this firsthand, the more you can see how life is like a dreamland, and your thoughts and story of what you want and say will happen. Once I realized how manifesting works and made up a good story of what I want, it happened and worked every time. It just takes practice to realize what bad thoughts are in the way and changing your wanted story to be more specific to your specific desire. Acceptance is a way of stopping the unwanted stories, a way of stopping the negative thoughts about your desire, a way to have no bad thoughts about your desire, and a way to start from a clean, cleared state or point in time and then say what you do want, and so then it happens. And so then it happens faster and easier. That's my video for today. Thanks for watching.